Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. My name is Jen. I'm going to pull some cards for the collective. If you're new here, I'm an intuitive energy reader, and my goal is to bring messages through tarot and align them with the energies of nature to manifest our best life. If this reading resonates, hit like, subscribe, and drop your element or sign in the comments. It helps the channel, which I so appreciate, and it helps me know whose energy I'm reading with. All right, let's see what energies and messages Spirit has for the collective. Let's jump in. All right, first card, the King of Swords. This is our current energy walking into this read. Second card is the Two of Swords, what we're manifesting, what we're calling in. Third card is what is going to best help me pull this in. And fourth card is advice. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in. All right, collective, we're entering this read as the King of Swords. We are taking charge. We are feeling very authoritative, in a very strong position. We are being very intellectual. There's a lot of really stable energy in our mindsets, in how we're looking forward, how we're looking into these next weeks as we move forward into this new year. But there is this energy of this very strong, very intellectual. I know what I need to do. I know how to go about making this happen. There's discernment here. And there's a big message of we have gone through a lot as a collective, and really taken this sword, right, and cut away those things that no longer have served us. There's a metamorphosis with these butterflies. There's some things that we have really cut away, things that no longer aligned with our truth, aligned with what was best for us. Now we're sitting in a very mentally energetic space right now where our thoughts are aligned, they're perceptive, they're intellectual. However, there is a very big message as the point that there has been some healing. There has been lots of different things that we have done internally. We may not have discussed it with others or readily have said, hey, I'm doing some internal work, but there has been, and there has been some things that have been let go. Now, if you're part of the collective that is coming into this reading going, nope, that's not anything that I feel right now, again, Spirit is saying it's time for you to take this sword of truth and ask yourself, what is my truth? What is it that is preventing me from feeling like I have it under control? Preventing me from feeling that I'm aligned with my truth and what I want to bring into this space of mine. It could very well be, there might be some things in your environment that are clouding your judgment. That could be maybe toxic people, could be maybe there is an addiction, maybe there are decisions that you've had a hard time making because you do not have the clarity. Do some things where you can release all of those. You might write out again, write, purge those things that are clouding your judgment, okay? As you're writing, don't worry about spelling or punctuation or anything. Again, you're not creating a work of art. You're creating a way to let go of the things that are in the way of you seeing clearly. Let go of the things that you might be indecisive about, okay? The things that you're like, I don't know how to go forward with this. If I go this way, this is what will happen. If I go this way, this is what will happen. Write those things out. And then let them go. You can let them go in any way. The objective of this exercise is to let them clear out of your mind. Let them clear out so that you can start taking one little step to decide what is aligned with my truth. What is something that is going to set me off on a journey to be able to know that this is aligned with what's next. Now, the Two of Swords is in the position of what you're manifesting. Okay, you have a decision to make. You are at a crossroads, and this could be for those of you who are feeling clouded with your judgment. You really don't know, and it's because you don't have all of the information. Okay, there are some things that you're still not sure of. However, time could be ticking for whatever reason, and you're going to have to make a judgment call. You're going to have to make a decision. Spirit is really coming in saying you are manifesting some strength of your intuition. This is a card that really tells you to rely on your intuition. You have no idea. You can't see what that next step is. Okay, there are things that are covering your senses. Okay, you have a direction you can do this way, a direction you can do this way. However, you don't know exactly what's going to be happening. So you are manifesting decisiveness. You're manifesting being able to tap into your intuition. You're manifesting being able to get that information that's hidden, that information that's unknown, because there is a time frame for whatever, again, reason that may be. It may not literally be I gotta do this because whatever, but you can't stay in this energy of a stalemate forever. Okay, it's not it doesn't feel good. And it's important to start taking that step so that you can move forward, so that you can start building momentum. So, some advice is really get clear. Meditate. Pray if that's what you do. You don't have the idea, you don't have all of the information. So, if you have 2 choices, you might even have 3 choices. Create 3 columns on a piece of paper. And if you choose this, this is what could happen. Okay, if you choose this, this is what could happen. If you choose this, this is what could happen. So write that out just so that you can get some perspective, so that you can get some ideas. It's not, okay, well then I'm going to know exactly what that answer is. But what it will do is it will give you the opportunity to clear out so that your intuition can come in and say, now that you've done that, this is the best choice for you. Or there could very well be a brand new solution that comes from that. Not even anything that's within the path. But tap into your inner voice. Do some things where you can quiet that mind, quiet those thoughts of what ifs this, what if that, so that you can gain some clarity on the situation, so that you can make that decision. Now, this is in the position of what's going to best help you manifest what you're calling in. And much like the Three of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Two of Swords really asking you to tap into your intuition, the High Priestess is all about intuitive knowledge, knowing and being connected to spirit, being connected to your higher source, whatever that may be, to bring balance, clarity, to help you make those decisions. That information that you have been, that's been hidden, that you're calling in, the High Priestess is here saying, listen to spirit, get quiet. Spirit is communicating with you. And there are some signs coming through. They may not very well be what you think they're going to be. That's why it's very important to call in what you're calling, but then open up your senses so that you can receive these messages, because they're going to be in so many different forms. This will bring balance. This will bring lots of nurturing, lots of things that you will need as you continue to make this decision. But it's connecting you. It's connecting you with you and your higher power. Now, we have moon cycles. There are some things coming through. Check out your moon readings. We have a new moon upon us. That's what will be happening this next week. So we're moving from the waning cycle, which is all about release, all about letting go. And being able to do that helps you clear that path so that you can hear those intuitive nudges. They're very quiet. They're not things that come and scream to you. And as of right now, there is some indecisiveness. And so being able to clear those out by doing some of the exercises of, again, purging, use water to help write those things out, let them go out and connect with nature. These are things that are really going to help align you to a space where you can receive those messages. And then when we think about the new moon, which will be next week, the new moon is all about planting those seeds. So once that information or those little nudges come through, you can start to plant. You can start to move forward on manifesting. As of right now, you're manifesting clarity. You're manifesting the answers to the questions that you're seeking. They're going to come through intuitive nudges. So get clear. Get to a space where you can listen so that you can find those answers. The Six of Wands is in that area of advice. Spirit is asking you to celebrate your wins. You have come from so when we look at, again, the Five of Wands is first. You've come from a experience that may have been challenging, but you've made it. You've achieved a victory here. Ride in on that energetic wave. Ride in on that victory wave. Use that energy to celebrate, to connect, to align, to cleanse, to say, hey, no matter what happens, like this indecision, this fact that you're trying to call in these things to help you make this decision, no matter what decision you make, it's just going to put you on a course to whatever is destined for you. And changes and challenges, they're not there as punishment. They're there as being able to learn and being able to understand fully how I work in this world. When I make my choices and when I do my things, what are the things coming out of there? So this is a big advice from Spirit saying, ride that energy. Feel that energy. It's that energy that's going to help you to manifest. When we think about manifestation, it's, again, visualization. It's about really putting out there what you want to attract, but not only putting it out visually with all of your senses, but energetically. Okay, energetically put out that confidence and put it out there saying, no matter what happens, I know I got it, but this is what I want. Okay, energetically put it out there, because the universe responds to that. And that's the advice coming in through Spirit. All right, collective, that's what I have for you today. Please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment. Until we meet again, with love and much appreciation, be well. Bye-bye.